Hello and welcome back once again to a stream with me and Viking Bear. We're going to look a little bit more on a new expansion, and I will be here to answer all your questions if you have some. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we actually start this a little bit in release stream, but apparently I forgot to save. So we're going to switch this generic industry into wood industry. The new wood industry that came with the DLC. Like with Park Life, you're first going to zone the industry area you want to build on, and then you can actually customize it. So in this case, we want to do some wood industry. So first off, going to paint some stuff here, a nice industry area, and then we define it to be wood by placing the wood main building. We need, for our industry area, first off we need to produce some wood. Space already occupied, we need some here. For that we're producing some, how are they called? Small tree plantations. So now we're producing some nice little wood. Although we want to do something with the wood, so we're going to create a sawmill as well that will take all this wood and produce plant timber with it. So they are now waiting for these to finish the production. So we have different types. I think we're actually going with, since this is tropical, we're all going with conifers for our production buildings. So what we want to do is actually build a warehouse to make sure that they then deliver to our manufacturing, or like our intermediate buildings. Now we just need to find the space to do that. Building the warehouse here. Yeah. Okay. So now we're letting it run. So let's see, we're getting more resources. Workers are moving in. We have enough workers to actually get to the next level here. Let's check the resource that we have. Okay, so this map is mostly forest. We have some oil over here, little farm over there. So, do we have oil here? We have oil here. Okay, so we're actually going to build oil industries here. This is all oil now. Then we're going to place the oil main building down. Yeah. Now we need to plan a little bit, and then we're going to plop down some nice little extractors. So at the moment we just have the basic ones, so this is what we're going with. We also want to produce petroleum based on the oil that we're extracting. Because they're now starting to export as well, I guess. Yes, we want a storehouse. And we have two kinds of storehouse, right? We have the storehouse for specific industry areas that will store the raw product of that industry, in this case oil, and then we have the non-specific industries, which non-specific warehouse, which will store everything that's produced intermediate, and also the production of the generic industries that you had before. Let's see if we actually make a profit here. We do not make a profit yet. Mainly, I think, because we're not having all the workers employed yet. And we're actually importing a lot of stuff. So we need more wood production. Oh, we actually already reached tier 2. So we can place down the extractors number 2. Okay, so this one is producing 6,400 units a week. And this one's producing 4,800. So since we have limited space here, I will go with the ones that produce more. This, since we leveled up, it should also mean that we unlocked our first unique factory, the furnishing factory, which is great because we will put the furnishing factory not right there where we have all the stuff, but we will put it right next to our little harbor. So this is the furnishing factory now, and I also want the warehouse next to it to store, what do we need? Paper and okay, we don't produce plain timber yet, but we will already store plain timber here, and we do a second warehouse right next to it for paper. Okay, we still don't produce any paper. We need to fix this actually quickly, because else we're just running loss on our big factory. Now we have a nice little wood plant here a paper plant, biomass pellet plant, which creates paper and is quickly storing up workers. I don't get the point of industry zones when you can already zone for forestry or etc. So the difference between the industry zones and the generic zones, or like not generic, but the ones that you could have before, is that one is paying taxes and the other one is basically paying by producing products. Now you actually have the different industry products, and these industry products, when they're sold, are generating some revenue for you, and you're getting that revenue. Here, for example, now the paper, we're selling 8 tons or like exporting them, and we're getting $1,000. The same with plant timber. Now you can go another step further, and you have the unique factories. Here, for example, now we're having plant timber and paper that have a production value of 2,400 per week. So this is even bigger than what the others produce. But there's still value in having some generic industry around you to just fulfill some more demand. We unlock the second level here, so we'll place down some additional extractors, and then also the plastic, the petrochemical plant, which starts to produce plastic for us. Okay, so we're going to produce some household plastic, and we're actually going to do that a little bit outside. We're going to do it here. And we'll see how it works without the thingy, you know.
There's a thingy?
The warehouses. Oh. If this will get enough, or we're just exporting much. So it's already getting.
I also just want to say sorry to everyone that me and Luca, we're both low energy today. It's been a long week. The last week. So yeah. Well, so the jokes aren't spot on today. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what you're saying is that normally the jokes are spot on?
Usually we are super fun people. And that's the joke of the day. There we go.
Okay, so now this is also producing. So now we're making even more money with our oil industry. And people, we want more people to work. Okay, fine. Okay, we need to... I have the feeling we need some more high residential. Yeah, I think it's time. It's time. Going to expand to this island. I want to know if I can do this. I can't do this.
But what about the people?
Well, who cares?
Wow.
Now I'm really like... Okay, now I just established.
And that sheet looks so good though.
So, as always, we want to have like a little shore street. It's going all around. So we first do nice little commercial area here, so they don't complain later. Wait, this is offices. So first offices, then commercial area. Along the main street.
So question, can you stop exporting some products and force it to be used in town?
So what you can do is put your warehouses to fill, so they will actually forcefully get everything they can. They will also start importing to fill themselves up. So yeah, this is one thing. The second thing, you can't force people to just say, I don't want you to export anything anymore. It's not possible. Okay, so this is building up. Nice. So this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th island that we're building on. Nice. You're right, I really like this setup now as well. And it's working actually. I'm really surprised that this is not a huge traffic jam. Let's see how our oil district is doing. Where's the... Ah, yes, the factory. So this one's doing as well, quite nice. So we will crank up a little bit. How are we in terms of levels? Still level 2. But we're short before level 3. We need 4 more workers. We can see that because we built so much industry, our demand for commercial is not commercial, residential is going up and up. Oh, this is becoming quite nice, don't you think?
It's at least big.
You could have said something nice there.
But it definitely looks more... It looks like a city. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we want to build a toy factory. So the toy factory needs products from our wood area and our oil area. So I'm going to position it somewhere in the middle. So just checking quickly for the traffic. So we have the traffic issue here. So maybe it's worth creating a train line.
And building more bridges.
Yeah, exactly. But train bridges. Since we have only a minute left, I want to use that time to say thank you all for watching. And I hope I see you next week again. What do you want to say as your last word, Danish king, or like Danelaw king, or English king? I don't know, whatever you are.
Swedish king, excuse me.
Well, nope.
I'll change the colors. It's oh no. Well,
you were just dethroned.
Oh, well, it was a good time.